Hi, my name is Meg DeForest, Community Librarian at the Edmonton Public Library, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to set up and use the Libby and Overdrive apps. So let's dive in. First thing you'll do is download the app onto your phone or tablet from wherever you get apps. Once you've downloaded it, you're going to sign in with your library card. So here you can see that I have a library card and it'll take me to this next step. From here, if I had used this before, I could copy it, but I'm going to search for my library. And obviously I'm in Edmonton, so it's the Edmonton Public Library that I'm going to be looking for. This would also be if you have a student who wants to search for the Edmonton Public Schools, you could add that library here as well. Now I'm going to sign in with my library account details. As you're going to see here, I'm typing in my barcode from the back of my library card. You do want to make sure that when you're typing that in, that you're not putting in the spaces that you will see on the back of the card because it won't recognize them. So just make sure when you're typing it in, it's just numbers. Then you'll put in your password and sign in. Excellent. So once we're signed in, you can see what's on my account, what are my holds, and now we can see how to search for a new book. Right at the top, that magnifying glass. If you go down, you can see books that are available now. You can see what's new in audiobooks and what's available. And that's a great way to find something to check out right away. So for example, let's pick out something that's available right now, this John Grisham book. So we're going to go and we're going to click on borrow. Again, now that we've looked at the cover, we'll borrow again. And here you can see it starts to download right away. That little circle beside the cover, as it turns solid black, is showing you how it's downloaded. And that's a really great feature of Libby versus Overdrive, is some of those things that happen automatically. Now you can see the book here. Once you start to flip pages, it's very similar to other apps. You will flick from the right-hand side of the screen to go forward and the left-hand side to go back. You can see how many pages there are left in the book at the bottom there. And now you can also see what else is on your shelf. Also what else you have that's what you have checked out on your card. You can also see your holds. The nice thing about Libby is that you can manage your holds to suspend a hold if you don't want to read it yet and you want to give somebody else a turn, and it will automatically check out your holds to you as long as you're connected to Wi-Fi. If you're out on a hike or something, you might have to wait till you get back in. In the reading settings here, you can change the background that you're reading from sepia to dark, and that might help depending on the time of day that you're reading or if you have light sensitivity. Now we'll check out the Overdrive app. In a lot of ways, the process is very similar. We're going to sign in and we're going to sign into our library with our library card. But as I said earlier, the Overdrive app is not quite as smooth as the Libby app. With this one, you're going to search right here for the Edmonton Public Library. Once we find it, we will click right there on Edmonton Public Library. And again, you're going to put in your library barcode, which is your card number and your password. If you are having any problems remembering your password, you can always contact the library. We can help you to reset it, or you can do the forgot password link right on our website and get that reset automatically. So again, it always takes longer to type this with my thumbs than it does on a keyboard. Sorry, guys. So now that we're signed in, there we go. It's going to look very similar to what we saw on the Libby app once we get into the library. So again, we're going to add our library right here, the Edmonton Public Library. If you had a school or another library that you're connected to, you can add those libraries there as well. So again, this page looks very much like the Libby app that we saw previously, showing what's available now and what's new from Overdrive. And so here we're going to pick a book to borrow. We'll take this one, Big Lonely Doug. As I said, it's not as seamless. You are going to have to put your card number and your password in again in Overdrive. In Libby, it's going to save that information for you. So it's a bit more of a seamless process. You have to spend a little bit less time remembering your passwords and typing over and over again. So once we get that signed out to our library card, which is just going to take a second here. There we go. And now we say, yes, I did mean it. I do want to borrow this for sure. And again, you do have to sort of be a bit redundant and say, yes, I'd like to download it as well. Whereas in Libby, it just started to download it as soon as you had checked it out. So there you go. We now have that downloaded to our device, and we should be able to go and see the book. But first, let's do a quick search. I showed you how to find stuff that's available, but let's look to see maybe what you're looking for isn't that's what's on that first page. You can do a search, you can find different titles, and you can see, oh, do we have them? Maybe we don't, and check them out from there. So now we're going to go and see what it looks like in our bookshelf. Now the bookshelf here is on the left-hand side there, you can see, and on Libby, it was on the bottom. So here we see the book that we checked out. This looks very similar to Libby. We're going to be scrolling from the right to go forward and left to go backward. You can also click on the settings here. You can see there's a few more options than there were in Libby to change the text alignment, the line spacing, margins, and all sorts of things for accessibility purposes. So if that's something that's important to you, you may want to do the Overdrive app, even though it's a little less seamless. You can also change the font size and the font style. There you go. Hopefully that helps you to see what some of the easy ways to use this app are. In both apps, you can also return an item to the library early. That is a real big help if somebody else is waiting in line and you're done with a book. So now they get their turn. If you have any questions, please contact us at the Edmonton Public Library.